for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors.
Yeah, reckon you will.
If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn
You
or
ain't
a
never
city
been to
slicker
Zion,
spinning
have you?
tales about your
We'll be
skills,
passing through a whole
you can
mess of
get
narrow
go
slot
ahead.
canyons and high
If you
rough
like your
passes.
gumption,
A
we'll
big
pay
pack will
square
get you
and
wedged
treat
in like a
fair.
super mutant
Find
crawling
me,
through a storm
Jed
drain.
Masterson,
And too
in the
much weight
Northern
will kill you in the
Passage if
thin
you're
air.
interested. Luck to you.
Are you now?
Howdy.
You
My
know
name
we
is
ain't
Jed
coming back
Masterson,
this way for a
and
good
I'm
long while
caravan
now,
boss for the
right?
Happy Trails
And you know
Caravan
about the weight
Company.
limit. I don't
you're
want
hearing
no
this, I
whining
have a
about
job
old
offer
Mr.
for you.
Masterson.
Happy
I
Trails
left
is
my
organizing
one-of-a-kind
an
plasma
expedition north
cannon
into
back
Utah
at base.
off the
Can
Long
we go
15,
back for it?
and we need
You
people.
sure you're ready now?
We're looking for caravan
Well,
guards,
all right then.
prospectors,
Let's get
couriers.
moving.
If you're
We got
used
a
to
long
humping it
road
across
ahead
the
of us.
waste, straight toward trouble.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Mal-Pace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Mal-Pace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are, Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way, and if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving, and keep an eye out for tribals.